I'm going to say this, and then I ain't going to say nothing else. Y'all don't know what y'all parents have been through. Y'all could not believe, nor could you deal with, nor could you handle some of the things your parents have been through, your mama and your daddy. Y'all don't know that story. Y'all don't know their story. You always got something to say about your mama, about your daddy. They got so much to say about the trauma you've experienced as a child growing up with your mama and your daddy raising you. You got so much to say, but you don't know what them people been through. Y'all don't, and I'm not excusing abuse. I'm not excusing the abuse that any child have suffered from at the hands of their parents. I'm not doing that. I promise. Baby, I'm not excusing the abuse your parents may have caused you, whether it's physical, mental, emotional. I'm not excusing that. Let me say that. I'll say it a million times. But no buts, period. I just want y'all to know you don't know your mama's story. You don't know your daddy's story. You don't know their story. You don't. You don't. And I'm not asking you, this is not a solicitation for you to love your parents. This is not a solicitation for you to respect your parents. This is not a solicitation for you to forgive your parents. This is not a solicitation for any of that, because you have a right to your own emotional experience. Okay? This is simply me telling you, you can't imagine what your parents have been through. You can't imagine what your mama have been through. You can't imagine what your daddy have been through. It's stories they take into their grave. You hear me? Because when I think about my own story, and I'm 60, huh? When I think about my own story, and what I've been through to survive, and what I've been through to raise my kids, and what I've been through begging for the parents, the other parents, please help me with our children. Please help me be there for our children. I'm all alone. I'm by myself. I'm struggling. I've hit a hard patch. Woo, you don't know. You don't know what us parents have to go through. Now I'm talking about those of us mothers, especially us mothers. I ain't taking nothing from you daddies. I ain't taking nothing from you fathers. I promise I'm not. But us mothers, us women, us being single parents, and the things that we had to do, have to do, and did so that you could have a better life, you don't know. You don't know. Oh, baby, you don't know. And some stories are more compelling than even mine. Baby, I remember just to get along because I'm a runner. See, I get the out your way. Huh? See, I'm a runner for a lot of reasons. I've been a runner for a lot of reasons. Right? But that moving also left me without a roof over my head. So with children that I had to care about, because see, I was Renee and I had it going on. I had skills so I could get a job. It wasn't nothing for me to quit a job and then get another one. It wasn't nothing when somebody fired me from a job because they ain't gonna be there no way. And then got another one. That wasn't nothing. That wasn't the problem. I had amazing jobs. That wasn't even the problem. The problem was I was looking for a place. I was looking for a home for my heart. I was looking for a place to put my heart and rest my heart and relax my heart. I was looking for a home for my heart, baby. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all don't know, especially us single mothers. Let me tell you, this is what I was getting ready to tell you. Baby, there was a time, and I was married, but single, a single mother. I was married, huh? My husband, ex-husband, had a roommate, a woman. I had the one child, my daughter. And baby, it was one of our breakups, in between one of our breakups. And I don't know. I must have given up my place. Yes, I had. I'd given up my place to move back in with him. He and I didn't get along. And what did I do? My running ass. What did I do? Jumped up and moved out because I'm Renee. Took my child with me. He was dating somebody, claimed he was dating her. Okay? But it was his roommate. I needed somewhere to stay. I wanted, I guess, to be with my husband. And me and my child slept in the front room in a bed because he had put a bed in the front room because he had roommates. And we slept in the bed in the front room while his girlfriend had one of the rooms that she was so-called renting. I got up. I went to work. I took my baby to daycare. And what you think they was doing while I was gone? The stories. That you don't know your mama's story, baby. You might not like her. She might have been too tough. She might have been too rough. And I pray she didn't. I pray you might have suffered some trauma because all of our children have suffered some level of trauma. So you might have suffered some trauma, but I hope you weren't abused. Okay? Trauma can turn to abuse in a certain way. But y'all don't know our stories. I'm just here to tell you. Some of your parents' stories so bad they ain't even willing to tell you. Some of them gonna take some of them stories to their grave. You hear me? Whew! That's just a small drop in the bucket of my little story. You don't know this. You'll know our story, baby. Before you judge, I tell you one sure thing. You need to be a part of the jury. In other words, you need evidence first before you can make a decision. I could say so much. Have an amazing day.